Hello and welcome to my channel, Structural Engineering Design. Simple and easy. Olodukomide is my name and I'm your host. I want to say very big thank you to everyone who has subscribed to this channel and everyone who has been asking a lot of questions, sending encouraging words. We want to say a big thank you to you all. If you are here to subscribe, please hit that subscribe button. So we got a lot of questions this past week and we will be taking them as they come. So today we'll be talking about a question from our subscriber, Yesin from Kenya. You are Musumba Amukuya. Yesin from Kenya, can you do a hidden beam design? We'll be talking about now. Hidden beam design. Normally, when you say hidden beam, what you are typically saying is you need the beam to be of the same depth with your slab thickness. If your slab thickness is 150, so you want that beam depth to be 150, and that is what we will be doing. So a typical example that we have seen is, let's assume your normal beam depth are 230 by 450. This 230 is the width, while 450 is the depth. So now what you are telling us that you want this depth to now be, let's assume if our slab is going to be 150, I will show you what you need to do, because you don't just do your hidden beam arbitrarily. So if you want to do it in Prota, the first thing you do is to create your grid line, maybe offset to the place where you want the hidden line. That's the first thing you do. When you've created, okay, we want to introduce our hidden beam here. So the first thing you do is to create your axis line here. So the next thing you need to do, please pay attention to this. If you miss this, then you miss everything. If you miss this, then it means you miss everything. So you already know your depth, the depth of the hidden beam. But the next thing you need to know is the width. How do you go about it? I will show you that and we will do it. So if you look at this, we already have a 450 beam by 230. Okay, let's say okay, this is the width, we say the depth. Okay, we have the 450 deep by 230, which will give us the area, which is the area. So what we need to do is, if we want whatever we want, let's assume, okay, now we have this as our initial beam, but now we want to create an hidden beam. What you do is you take this, which is the area, divide the area by, now we know the depth that we want for this our hidden beam as 150. So what do? You say let's clear everything. Now we have 103500 divided by 150. So your breadth, the breadth of your hidden beam must not be less than this. This is how we determine it. So it becomes 690 mm. So with that you have your beam, which is now, we say 150 by 690, which is still equals to, if you multiply it, still equals to this, which is still equals to this. So you come here, you go to your beam, and you introduce your beam, which is now our breadth. We have our breadth as 690 and our depth as 150. So with that you introduce your beam. So this becomes your hidden beam. Then you can now get your slab, which is now 150, and you do everything. Please check our previous videos and you'll see how we achieve all that. So this is how you introduce your hidden beam. This is how you introduce your hidden beam. So yes, I hope this explains it. You can go to our previous videos. Where, if you look at it, look at our hidden beam. So if you look carefully, you see these drop beams everywhere. But this particular flushes with the slab. So this is how you do your hidden beam. I hope I hope this explains what you are asking for. But if not, please let us know. Just on the comment section, please let us know if that explains everything that you have. So with this, you can do your design. Please check our previous video how to do the design. We will not be doing the design on this video. So this is just how you introduce your hidden beam. So please, if you are here to subscribe, please subscribe to our channel for more of such videos. Until we come again, remain blessed. Thanks.